let's take a look at NeuroFilters, Photoshop's latest take at AI-powered facial adjustments. To take full advantage of this tool, it's recommended to use a portrait with good, even lighting on a white background. This photo is ideal because it displays extra clarity in the eyes, mouth, nose, and skin, as well as lack of complexity between the hair and background. With the image layer unlocked and selected, go to Filter, NeuroFilters. On the right-hand side, we are presented with two sections, Featured Filters and Beta Filters. I will stick to the first one for now and check out Skin Smoothing. If this is your first time opening this new update, you'll need to opt in by clicking a blue download button to enable each filter. Pay attention to a blue loading icon in the top right corner after making adjustments and let Adobe's cloud server calculate the effect before continuing. Otherwise, you'll experience lag. Using the blur and smoothness sliders, we can reduce the wrinkles, clear up uneven skin tones, and essentially beautify our subject. This feature has been criticized so far, but I actually think it works quite well, considering you can use a layer mask above the original image to bring back sharpness in areas such as the beard, where the filter blurred out too much. Moving on, Style Transfer is Adobe's attempt at a third-party paid plugin that released all the way back in April 2018, called Transfusion AI. The software used imported images to convert video files into the same visual style. It was strictly made for After Effects, so it's good to see it finally available in Photoshop. There are currently 52 presets available, with options to preserve original color, add focus, adjust strength, brush size, and of course perform the infamous blur background that Apple's camera app has brought into fruition. In the second section, labeled as Beta Filters, we will start with Smart Portrait. In here, we can change facial expressions to happy, surprised, or angry, and I'll let you be the judge of how well that works. Where it gets really interesting is in the subject section, because you can change the facial age that renders very realistic most of the time. You can move the directions of someone's eyes, baby photographers are going to love this one, and you can artificially light from left or right using lighting directions, perfect for anyone who's not familiar with lighting effects. The second filter, Makeup Transfer, doesn't work as well on this image, but I'm sure it will get better over time as more users train the AI. Furthermore, the Depth-Aware Haze filter generates some fog in your image while keeping your focal point intact, and adding additional warmth like this can make for a pretty cool effect. I am going to switch my image for the next three filters as they are designed to work with older images. The Colorize filter is great. Just look at how well Photoshop was able to bring back the original tones. We can take this a step further by creating a new layer with blending mode color and shading back areas with a soft brush. This is definitely a 3-step process. Super Zoom feels a little bit like a gimmick and doesn't offer any real benefit in using it. It's just sharpness and noise reduction bundled in a fancy window, unlike a CIA enhancement tool that Adobe's marketing it as. The same can be said for JPEG Artifacts Removal Filter, with the only real-world benefit applying to images with mid-level compression. There are currently 10 additional filters that haven't been released yet, but out of all of them, I can only see photo restoration being useful if batch processing is also an option, as the process now consists of manual restoration using the clone stamp and healing brush. With all of that said, I think Adobe's heading in the right direction, even if the solutions offered today feel more like fire starters. And this was Design Dummy.